Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something different. We're here in the man's house. Instead of a toy hunt, we're going to do a toy haul. I've done a lot of online shopping. I had a video on here I did a while back of an online toy hunt. A lot of this is the product of that online toy hunt that I bought. Also, I went on eBay shopping spree the last part of 2022 into the first part of 2023. I finally gotten all that in. I don't have it put together yet, but I've got it all put together, to show in this video. We're going to take a look at the Lego sets I purchased off eBay. Got some good ones. You're going to want to see those. I'm saving those to last because there's some hitters in that Lego lineup. But again, let's get into this and let's see what I've been picking up. All right, everybody. As we said in the opening, we are going to look at some stuff we've recently purchased online. I've got everything in a semi-organized stack here, but let's take a look first at what I've gotten from Target. And you're already looking at one of them. So one of them is going to be Sharon Carter of the Infinity Ultron Marvel Legends Wave. And let's slowly pan the figure. And if you watch my channel, you'll notice Marvel Legends. Take a look at the back of the card here. I'll put it on this in case you want to read it, though I'm talking. But Marvel Legends is not a line that I normally collect. This line I was drawn to, not really because of the main figure line. Actually, the only one of the figures, I'm trying to block some glare off, that I really liked was the Moon Knight figure, but it's the only one that didn't come with what I really wanted from this wave. And that is Infinity Ultron. I enjoyed the What If series on Disney Plus of Ultron. It's one of my favorite characters anyways as far as the villains go. I also am a huge fan of the Infinity Gauntlet. Infinity War and Endgame, of course I like those movies, but the Infinity Gauntlet comic back in the day, that's really what got me on that stuff. So Infinity Ultron is what I wanted. Wasn't going to buy this wave, but I found She-Hulk, Kate Bishop, and Hawkeye. Now their picture back here, I should have left it on this, but these three right here I found on clearance at Target. I think you probably saw the videos, and Miss Marvel, and bought those at Target on clearance and got them for a little bit cheaper. And of course, that just like me needing, well, you can't see her for the glare there, but Sharon Carter and then Mr. Knight. So I did get Sharon Carter off of Target's website. I have my red cards. I got a discount on that. So that is pickup number one from Target. And if I haven't said it yet, we're going to start this off by looking at things I have purchased from Target. The next thing we've got, Gold Label DC Multiverse Batman Dark Detective. And this figure, when it came out, I looked at it a lot. As far as purchasing, of course, I didn't buy it when I was seeing it at Target. But I did see McFarlane's going to do I think it's Target exclusive, Jokerized Dark Detective. And from the announcement he did on his Facebook page for McFarlane, I think he's going to do several figures Jokerized. So when I saw this was coming out Jokerized, I definitely want that one. I did miss the pre-order. It's already sold out, but I thought, if I get the Jokerized version of this, of course, my obsessive collector's tendencies, I'm going to want all the rest. So I picked up this one off Target.com as well. So I would have the gold label Target exclusive Batman Dark Detective. And the last item from my Target haul, the Joker. And we'll take a look at the Joker. I've seen this guy a couple times in stores and passed on him, but I was online shopping, saw him on there, and decided I wanted the Joker. But we got him mostly because I've started buying a lot of the Batman from the Arkham games. And as far as which figures come from which game, I can't tell you right off the top of my head. I got the Solomon Grundy wave that are from the game. They had Joker from the game. And you're going to see some other reasons here in a minute why I'm kind of wanting some Joker figures. And we'll take a look at the back of this one. The art on the back is great. Look at him. These games I've never played. I had Arkham Asylum, I think for Xbox 360, the one that was the 3D edition. I played it a little bit, but not a lot. But I've always heard they're great games, and the figures look great. Look at that Joker. And outside of the massive widow's peak he's got going on there, that's a mean, menacing-looking figure. All right, so that is Target. Let's take a look now at what we got from eBay. And eBay was the other figure I'm needing from Infinity Ultron's wave, and that is Mr. Knight. Got this off eBay, got it for retail price. So the seller had it listed, I think, for about $10 over what it would have been retail. He had to make best offer or whatever. So I made an offer for, I think, $22.99, and he accepted it. But there you go if you want to read the back, what they got on there. So now I have the complete Infinity Ultron wave. I've got all 6 figures needed to build the Build-A-Figure. And I will be doing that on the channel in a future video, taking these things out and then building Infinity Ultron and then taking a look at him and speaking on what I plan on doing with these figures after I get the Build-A-Figure pieces out. That is all I picked up from eBay in the last little while. So let's move that to the side. Next is going to be Walmart.com. I've started to do this one first because honestly, this one is the most, I guess, upsetting because I ordered a new figure. And as you are going to see, this is not a new figure. It's clearly been opened on the sides there. But you can tell by looking at the figure too, he's been taken out of the package. Looking at the accessories, I'm pretty sure I've got, I can get something to compare it to just to give a spoiler, but I can look at that in a second. But you can tell even by the way the swords are in there, this has been taken out and put back into the box. I mean, look at his toes. They don't put the toes in there flipped up like that. This came from this seller off of Walmart.com, Japan Fun Time. If I would have noticed that, I thought I was buying it from Walmart.com. It's my fault. I bought this one off of that online toy hunt I did that night when I was shopping. And if you watch that video, you'll know it was about 1:30 in the morning. So I'm going to blame it on that. But this was in rough shape. It's clearly been opened. I've tried to return on Walmart.com, kept getting the runaround in circles and all that. So I'll end up taking this one out of the box. I'm not going to open it up. I've got a lot of stuff to show here on this video, but I will take him out of the packaging eventually and do something with him. But as far as Walmart.com, that is the only thing I've got for this video that was purchased from Walmart. And sadly, it was the most disturbing. Ignore my arm shot there. Next thing we're going to look at came from the McFarlane toy store. We got 2 items from there. The first, I picked up the deluxe accessory pack. This is pack number 2. I wanted the first pack as well, but it may be back in stock now. I'm not for sure. Last time I looked, though, this was out of stock. Still on McFarlane's website. But, you know, some of these, the McFarlanes now don't come with weapons anymore. I wanted this to have some weapons to put with some of the McFarlane figures that I decided to open. One thing, Lobo stands on my desk at work. That right there is going to be in Lobo's hands here pretty soon. The Gatling gun is reserved for him. But and it's got the accessory pack here to go with you know, some of the figures that I got that I do have out of box. And if I could open this with one hand and not disturb the camera too much, I've already cut the tape on it. For anyone who's wondering what's in this, and I guess you can see it on the website, but they're still in the clamshells. There's just an overview of the weapons that come with the accessory pack number 2 from McFarlaneToyStore.com. But we picked that up on there. I think it was like $15 or something like that. The next thing we bought, I know, was $15, and it's the gold label Catwoman from the new Batman film. This, I've got all the McFarlane multiverse figures from that Batman movie. This was the only one I did not have. With her mask, you know, half off there. I've got the one with her mask off. The one with her mask on. I saw this one in Walmart here where I live one evening, but I just thought, for whatever reason, I already had it. I already had 2 of the Catwoman figures. Didn't know there was a third, but McFarlaneToyStore.com had this on sale for $15. So, long story short, I ended up saving money by getting it for $15 versus paying, I'm sure it was $19 or $20 when it was in the stores there. But we picked up the Catwoman from the Batman movie to complete our collection of those figures. The only figure from that movie I don't have. I didn't buy those 12-inch pose statues of the Batman. There was the regular black color one, and then there was one that had the red tint, I think was a gold label. I saw them, but for the price, I just didn't pick them up. Now, the largest haul we've got, and just to give you a glimpse, that's the stack there, has come from Amazon. So let's get started seeing what we got from Amazon. First thing we picked up, I think this may have been Walmart exclusive. This did come from a third-party seller on Amazon before I get into what they did with this. That kind of irritates me. But I got the Azrael Batman armor, the silver armored Azrael. I just think this looks awesome. I mean, look at that. And then you've got the side there, Batman Curse of the White Knight Silver Edition. And then we got our art on the back. And really, I mean, to be, I guess, bought from a third-party seller, it looked like it's original. None of the tape looks like it's been, you know, it's slipped off. The tape circle there has slipped off of it. I don't think it's been opened. It's not cut. There's no regular tape on there. The only thing, they shipped this in a box that was perfectly sized for these dimensions. The only thing that had this bent down inside the box. So I'm going to have to try to get that back out of there. But because this is one I do want to keep in box. Again, that wasn't enough to make me want to send it back. It's not like a deal breaker, but I hate they bent that down. But really, that was the only damage I got on there, and I got it for less than it was when it was retail. I think I paid like $18.25 for this or something. Didn't look on eBay to see if I could have got it cheaper, but all in all, I am happy with this one. That just makes me a little bit sad. That's our first Amazon pickup. Our next, boom, the Joker. Which one is this? The Clown, the Three Jokers wave. The reason I picked this up, I want the comedian Joker. And just to give you a spoiler, I don't have the comedian Joker, nor do I have him in this toy pickup we're seeing today. But there is a toy show coming, I think, to Grail, Tennessee on March 11th. And I'm hoping to find the comedian Joker at that toy show. So I want to have all the Jokers from this wave. So that's why I picked this one up. I've got Batman from the Three Jokers wave. That was actually a good Batman figure. So now we've got the Clown there from Amazon. This one's in great shape. I mean, it's got a little bit of scuffing on the plastic, but it's hard to get these things with the plastic on them perfectly clear. But it's sealed up, not messed up too bad. A little bit of a flap raised up there, but it's not anything too bad. But we got Joker the Clown. And to keep in rhythm, we got Joker the Criminal from the Three Jokers wave. So like I said, I plan on hunting that comedian Joker. If I can't find it at that toy show, I'm probably going to be checking eBay and some places for it. But we got Joker the Criminal, and hopefully can pick up the comedian at that toy show if someone's got the thing for sale. But again, we picked this up from Amazon, Joker the Criminal. And good prices on these. I think that the Clown was $15. I think this one was $16. It's always good to get these things a little bit less than retail. All right. The next one we got from Amazon for $12.50 is the Dark Detective Batman. This one I started seeing again in stores recently. I think I may have even made a comment when I saw this thing in Walmart the other day in Bristol that I'd already ordered the thing offline. Sorry for the light glare overhead there, everybody. I got to get some better lighting for these videos. But I did pick up the Dark Detective. I got the gold label edition. We saw it from Target. I've got this one now. Now when that Jokerized version comes out, I will be picking that one up. So I will have all the Dark Detective figures. Or all the ones that I'm aware of. I don't think there were any other variants in the McFarlane Multiverse line. I mean, they may have made some Dark Detective figures before. I'm not for certain. But I will have them all for Multiverse. All right, 3 more remaining. And then we're going to look at some Lego. Well, let's see. A couple of these I've already got in display cases. And these did not come in these cases. These are ones that I bought off Amazon to keep these things in. But I bought Grifter. And I did let this one slip on the channel that I picked it up. This is another one I ordered from the online toy hunt video. I'll put a link to that in the description for the video I posted on that in case anybody wants to see it. The Grifter was $9.99. I mean, $10 for this. And he was in good shape when I got him. That's one reason I went ahead and put him in a box. You got there Infinite Frontier, of course, Grifter from the Image comics. Back when they first started back in the day. I think he was a member of the Wildcats, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he was Youngblood. I think Grifter was Wildcats. So I had some of the Image comics when I was a kid, but I haven't looked at them and read them in years. But again, this was in great shape, $9.99. He's coming back around in stores like crazy now. And of course, I think he's $20.48 at Walmart. So it's nice to get that thing for half price. And now we have got another purchase from Amazon. This also came from a third-party seller. I don't know about this figure, if this was Walmart exclusive or not, this gold label. And I need to compare it, I guess. I can do that here in a little bit with the one I showed a while ago that I got that was beat up to really see what the difference is between the gold label. At just first glance, the only thing I can tell is he comes with gold in the sword instead of black, but he may have a few other differences on him. We got this Batman designed by Todd McFarlane, gold label edition. And again, this one was in good shape. I had to look. It may have come from the same seller as the Azrael one did, but it was the same deal. Now, they put it in a box and folded down the hanger tag. But everything else on this was in great shape. Only that tag was a little bit messed up, so can't complain too much about that. All right, and one more. We're going to leave him hanging close here a little bit. One more that we got from Amazon. The last one I've got that came from them. I did pick up another one of these, a regular edition. This one came in. This one was in good shape. This one was sold by, I think, Tonk, T-O-Y-N-K or T-O-N-Y-K. I can't remember. I'll put it on the video here when I post it so you'll be able to see the name of the seller. But I think Tonk Toys was selling this on Amazon. I got it for right at what retail price would have been. It came in. They had this thing packaged beautifully when it came in. So I definitely, if you need to order anything and you see them, this is the only thing I've gotten from them, but I had a good experience. And this thing looks like it come brand new off the shelf. So it's in good shape. Batman designed by Todd McFarlane. Now let's just look while we've got them here, and let's see if we can see any differences. The upper body looks about the same. The accessories are different to come with. Face looks very similar. Got the same weapons on his belt. See, the only thing I'm really seeing just at first glance here, one comes with black knives or swords, and one comes with golden ones. But still, we got a gold label. We got the other edition there. And I've got an extra one of these that's in some bad packaging that I can open. All right, everybody. As far as the DC Multiverse, and I guess Marvel Universe and McFarlane pickups we got, that's it for this portion of the video. I'm going to reposition some things here, and we're going to take a look at some Lego stuff that I got. So we'll be right back. All right, Man Collects, we are back. Let's take a look at some Lego now. I got this stuff staged up the best I can. I'll probably have to shift around a little bit, guys, with this Lego stuff. Some of these boxes are quite big, so just bear with me for the transitions, but we'll take a look at the small boxes I can manhandle first. First thing I picked up, oh, hit the camera, my apologies. These little Mighty Micro things, and I got some bad glare. Let me stand them up. We'll get a different look at them here. This little Marvel superhero set, 76072, Iron Man versus Thanos. The reason I picked this one up, quite honestly, the Thanos figure. I like that Thanos minifigure. That's what I wanted out of this. Got it on eBay for a very good price. I can't remember what I paid for this thing. I think it was like $10. I don't know what these things were when they were new, but I can't imagine they were much less than that. But of course, anything Infinity Gauntlet or Thanos related, I'm crazy about. So I definitely wanted that because of that Thanos figure. You can see there on the back more detail what they look like. They got a little bit of silly faces, I guess, cartoony faces, but yeah, I did pick this one up. Another one of these I do want to pick up, the Wolverine and Magneto there. I don't have any of the X-Men sets that came out, so I am looking to start getting some of those, the vintage Lego, I guess you can call it. Some of the older Marvel sets, but this is the first one I picked up, the Mighty Micros, Iron Man versus Thanos. And next is another Mighty Micro. We got Wonder Woman versus Doomsday. 76070 is the set number. It is 85 pieces. Again, it's got a little damage to the box there, but I didn't buy these to keep in box. These are going to come out. The reason I wanted this one, I was not aware there was a Doomsday minifigure, and I wanted a Doomsday minifigure. I think this thing was $5.50 off of eBay or something like that, so got it for a good price just to get that Doomsday minifigure. And we'll spin it there and take a look what comes around on the back. The only thing, and they may make one, I'm not aware of it. There is, someone let me know in the comments, but to me, Doomsday needs to be a big fig, like the Hulk and Thanos that they make now, the bigger Lego figures, and go with that character. But again, I wanted the Doomsday, so we picked those two sets up. The next one we picked up, an older Spider-Man set, and the reason I picked this one up, no offense to Spider-Man, not for him, but because of that Hobgoblin, and then the main reason, this Ghost Rider. Big fan of Ghost Rider, guys. Spider-Man Ghost Rider team up. This set is number 76058. I wanted to pick this one up because of that Ghost Rider and the bike build. And then you've got Hobgoblin there, which is also a cool character. Wanted this one for quite a while. Kept watching on eBay, trying to find the best price on it. To be honest, I bought this thing probably second, third week of January. I can't remember what I paid for it. But I got some kind of what I thought was a decent price, or I wouldn't have bought the thing. But this is one I've wanted for a while just because of those minifigures. So we're going to take that and put it together one of these days, and I will probably put that with my Daily Bugle set somewhere to incorporate Hobgoblin and Ghost Rider into that. That is definitely a cool little Spider-Man set. Makes me wish I was collecting Lego back when this thing actually came out, because I'm sure this probably wasn't any more than $20, $25 set. And I'm thinking I paid $40 for this thing, so I know I paid more than it would have been at retail. All right, the next one's a little more of a big boy. I'm going to have to zoom out once I get him up here. Let's take a look here. Yes, the Hulkbuster. You got that big boy Hulkbuster out now that's $550. Honestly, I think from seeing videos and looking at the box art, I think 76105 here, the Hulkbuster Ultron Edition, looks better than that big one does for $550. I think I paid $170 for this off eBay. I can't remember, to be quite honest. I shouldn't throw out numbers when I'm not for sure, but Again, you got 1,363 pieces. I've wanted this thing since I started collecting Lego, and now I have got it. And this is another one. I bought this one. I've had this one for a while. And can't wait one day to put this thing together. See if I can zoom in on his base there if you want to read what the base of the thing says. But, you know, this may be a build-in review one day. That Spider-Man Ghost Rider set I just had on camera, that one is going to be a build-in review. All right, guys, let's shift and get another set up here. This is the last, I guess, of what I'm calling the manageable sets as far as size. Just enjoy looking at my dining room table as it moves around as I shift around to pick this up. But this is another one I have been dying to pick up for a long time here. This is one of my Grail sets, to be quite honest, as far as Grail sets that I can afford. But you got the Spider-Man Bridge Battle, Ultimate Warriors, Ultimate Bridge, or Web Warriors, Ultimate Bridge Battle. I learned to read here in a minute. But 1,092 pieces. But the cool thing about this, look at the figures it comes with. You got Scorpion, Kraven the Hunter, Green Goblin, Aunt May, Spider-Girl, Scarlet Spider, and Spider-Man. And this is just a cool set. I mean, check it out there. You got the bridge battle scene. Just an awesome, awesome set. And then too, Green Goblin, one of my favorite Spider-Man characters. Him and Hobgoblin both. I love the gliders. When I was a kid, I always thought the gliders were awesome when I read Spider-Man comics. I like Green Goblin. To me, Hobgoblin was always scarier, but you know, Green Goblin was awesome. Loved the way they portrayed him in the first Spider-Man film back in the 2000s with Willem Dafoe. But looking forward to putting this bad boy together. This will be one I'm going to try to work on some kind of a man cave space or something for some of my collectibles. But this is one, once I get me a space set up, this will definitely be built and put on display in that space. All right, guys, we got two more Lego sets to look at. And these two Lego sets I'm getting ready to show are Grail pieces that I really thought I would never own. They're a little bit bigger, so I'm going to have to reposition the cameras and stuff here on the table. So I will be right back with the first one. All right, everybody, welcome back to the man's dining room table. Oh, you wanted to see some Lego? Okay, this one I'm very excited for the set that I'm about to show. My camera is right in front of this thing. It's probably gonna be hard to zoom out, but you'll know what it is as I put it up there. But boom, the Helicarrier, the Shield Helicarrier, set 76042. I'm not going to go into the price I paid for this because I'm afraid that smoking hot trophy wife might watch this video and put me on the couch for a couple of nights so she knows what I paid for this thing. But all I can say is I got this way less than the usual asking price. It is complete. The box has got some dings on it. We'll spin her. You can see one, right there. I don't care what the box looks like. And the seller I bought this off of on eBay, I think he was Swine Pablo was his eBay name on there. But I give the guy credit. He was boxing this thing up. He found some damage on the box that he didn't have identified on his listing. And he did contact me with pictures of it and asked me if I still wanted the thing. And he offered a full refund, if I didn't want it because of the damage. So that was cool. And I'm going to have his actual name around the bottom of the screen down here so you'll be able to see who he is. So if you see him on eBay and have any questions on buying anything off of him, based on my one transaction, I would recommend him. But let's take a look at this thing. Let's look at the minifigures it comes with. Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Nick Fury, and Maria Hill. But we'll spin it around here and take a look at the side. This is a set I've wanted again, kind of like I said about the Iron Man since I first saw the thing. To me, this is one of the most awesome Marvel sets. And some of the tape here was split. I did open this up to make sure that it was complete. So the ends of it are a little bit open on it. But that is why, just because I opened it because I wanted to know. Or get on, I can't remember what the website is, Bricklink, something like that, where you can go on and verify the number of bags and all. The bags are all sealed, all the bags are there. So, unless something comes up, it should be complete. There you can see, oh, look at that. You got the mini figs. This is one I do look forward to building. I've wanted this set since I first learned of its existence. I think it was $300 some, I'm thinking, when it was new. So I'm not going to what I paid for it. I wish I could have got it for retail, but it's not at retail, unfortunately. But this one, we'll spin it around, take a look at the other end. I'm not going to look at the top sides of it. And I think these scuffs on the box were the things he didn't. And there's a little place right there. Those are the things he sent me. He said he wasn't aware was on the box. He went to box it up. and offered, and yeah, I remember this now in the picture that he sent me. It was this side. It was this corner here he didn't know was messed up. So I give credit to the seller for that, for offering that straight up without me having to get it and find it. And some people were crazy about these boxes, but like I told the guy, I don't care what this box looks like. I'm going to build this thing. But again, one of my Grail sets for Lego that I've always wanted, and I have got it. All right, we got one more, and this to me is the heaviest hitter of my haul videos. We're going to get positioned up here and get it up here to look at. So I will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. The creme de la creme of my eBay Lego haul. Again, a set due to the price of this thing, and you'll see in a minute why I got it for less than what it goes for. The box isn't perfect, but I don't really care. But let's just show it. Boom. The Ghostbusters Firehouse. Set number 75827, 4,634 pieces. Ghostbusters Firehouse. This is one I have looked at and looked at and looked at because of the price of this thing. I mean, it sells up in the upper 700s, if not more. Some of the sealed sets that the box is in really good shape are up in the thousands, but again, I didn't pay anywhere near that for this thing. And when we scroll down to the bottom, you'll see why. The box on this one is in rough shape. I mean, it's got creases, it's got rips, it's got tears. The whole bottom here, the tape and everything was broke open. I have been online. I verified. All the bags are in here. All the bags look to be factory sealed. So I'm 99.99% confident this set is complete. It's got the instruction manual, sticker sheets, and all that good stuff with it. So I feel that I got everything complete on it. We'll take a look at the different sides of it here, and this thing is just, it's gorgeous. Again, the only thing I need now to go with it, and this is going to be kind of a sideways view here. I would shift the box over to show this at a different angle, but again, the bottom down here is open. If I turn it, I got to really be careful how I move this thing so it doesn't bust out and the bags come flopping out of it. Because I want to make sure I don't lose any pieces. And it's my fault if this thing's not complete. But yeah, this is awesome. Cannot wait to put this together. And again, once I get me a little man cave space set up, this will probably be the first of these Lego sets you've seen. The big ones anyway. This one, I'll build those little, micro fighter thing. There's my Diet Pepsi in the shot. But those sets I'll build first. This will be the first of the big sets that I definitely will put together. This thing's just beautiful. I can sit and go on about this for hours. I mean, this just makes me happy to have this in my Lego collection, and cannot wait to get this thing put together. My only worry with this, I know from watching some videos online, some people looking at this thing, or it's been out for a while, these red colored Lego bricks, for whatever reason, seem to be brittle. I've seen a lot of people talk about taking this thing back apart or buying it like I did, years after it came out, and these being brittle and breaking. So when I build this thing, there will be extra care taken when using these red bricks here, just to make sure nothing breaks and I don't lose any pieces due to that. But again, as far as everything I picked up on my online shopping sprees here for the last 2 months, this is the creme de la creme. This is the crown jewel of it, is the Ghostbusters Firehouse. But anyways, a lot of you all watched my online shopping or online hunt video I had on here. And again, I'll link that in the description for anybody who hasn't seen it and is interested. But of course, this was not purchased that night, but all the multiverse figures there you saw, I bought all those after shopping around online that night. Just wanted to give a follow-up to that video. And I think I've been talking about, since the first video I've made, of doing a haul video of my eBay purchases. And all these Lego sets is what I purchased off eBay that I was referring to in those. I went to do this haul video several times, like I'm sure I mentioned in the opener, but every time I get ready to do it, it's like, oh, wait, I've ordered that. I want to get that in there. So then I've got to come to grip and realize here I'm going to keep shopping online. So I'll just go ahead and cut it off now, do the video, and we'll do another one here in a little while once I accumulate some more online pickups. But that is all I've got for today. I want to keep showing this beautiful box as I wrap this video up. But if you are a first-time viewer to my channel, or you are a returning viewer who has yet to make that commitment to click the subscribe button, please consider hitting subscribe. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you're looking for. Let me know what you found. What's your Grail Lego sets? You know, the two Grails I had that I wanted was this Firehouse and that Shield Helicarrier of ones that I know I'll actually be able to obtain. I've got both of those. Let me know what your Grail sets are if you're a Lego fan. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching.